Hey, it's Kate with WTI. Has anyone ever asked you the question, who would you want to have dinner with? Someone who has died, if you could go back in history and have a meal with them. My answer is almost always Johnny Cash, and that comes from reading his autobiography, Cash. I think this is one of the most interesting stories I have ever read, and Johnny Cash to me is just such an incredibly intriguing man. He's one of those people who you meet and has so many stories that you think this can't all possibly have happened to one person. But that's what it's like reading his autobiography. His storytelling is unbelievable, and the things that he experienced in his life, the things that he felt, the world through Johnny's eyes, I think is so powerful and so interesting and can teach us so much. He gives insight into his life growing up, his battle with addiction, and how this shaped the man that he was. If you are a fan of Johnny Cash's music, or if you are just intrigued to know more about the man behind the music, the man in black, I highly recommend checking out his autobiography because you get to hear his unique story through his words. He is such a fantastic storyteller, as you probably know through his music. And it just gives us so much insight in his background, the things he experienced, and why he wrote the songs that he wrote. This book also contains some photographs of his life growing up. It is such an interesting read. I found it to be a page turner. It's one of my favorites, and I highly recommend checking it out. But that's just my point of view.